Yes.
And I want us to now move on to the journey of going to varsity. I remember when we met last time, you really narrated the story of how for you it was just about going to vets.
Yes.
Tell me about that story, that journey of going to varsity.
Yes. So my maternal grandfather worked at vets before I was born, and I found him still working at vets
Yeah.
until I left. We left vets almost at the same time in 2018. So the reason why I said I wanted to go to vets is because he was working there, and it was the only university, at least then when I was growing up, I knew about. Because someone, he didn't work as a professor, he worked like a working class job, in the residences. But I knew vets because of him, because they would say he works at vets and there would be things from vets in the home. So I didn't even think of, I thought, when you move from primary, you go to a secondary. Then I'm like, okay, then if I finish secondary, I'm going to it's the other school after high school.
That's the part that finished me.
I didn't know it is this complex institution that is difficult to enter. But fortunately, there was foundation that would enable me to enter the Ivory Tower, or one of at the time when I entered, it was the top institution in Africa. So I was like, so grateful to make it to vets, where I think I lived by far one of the best times of my life, But I believe the best times lie ahead. But I think even at vets, I don't even regret a thing, because I was at vets and I lived. I didn't hold back.
So how would you describe your experience at vets?
So the experience was both, exciting and also full of challenges. I think the first year experience was a challenge, because you would experience cultural shock,
Yeah.
Now you realize you are poor.
You did not know all along.
I didn't know. No, I didn't even think I'm poor.
Sure.
Honestly, because of where I come from, do you hear what I'm saying? I
The
could
whole
afford
thing,
bread.
I think that experience, that shock, you finding out I'm poor. When you have to apply for this NSFAS thing at the time, you have to sort of prove your poverty.
But not only even the applications thingy, because fortunately I got even a bursary to get there as a top student, right? But the mere fact that someone in first year is driving your dream car. So how does it work? Like,
Sure.
do you hear what I'm saying? And also now when you start to give answers, right? Because you were taught English in Spain in your high school, right? And physical science in isiZulu. So now when you try to speak, your accent is not there. And people laugh and they giggle, and then it deals with your confidence, And you start asking yourself, like, where am I? Because you were at least at a space that, like me, I was a top student. I was celebrated. Now I am nothing. You hear what I'm saying? And then you also are scared to ask the lectures because of how you speak, So there are a lot of things that make you feel like I'm not supposed to be here, or this is not my place,
Sure. And how do you get over that?
Yes, I think for me, I was fortunate because I ask questions time and again from different people, So I started to ask people, like, how do we win at vets? Like, for me, getting a vets degree was all I wanted. I wanted, because I also had to prove to the skeptics and the critics who said
you'll be
bewitched. I need to show them that my God is a strategic God. And he will deliver me to victory. I needed, but also to say, if I do it, everyone else that follows after me will make it.
Yeah.